Rodri totally rocked the Champions League final against Inter Milan, scoring an awesome goal in the 68th minute. And guess what? That victory secured Pep his 12th big trophy with City. He's the first manager ever to pull off not just one, but 2 European trebles. He did it before with Barcelona back in 2009. Now let's dig into what makes Pep the greatest of all time in the management game. He's got some seriously great stuff going on. The first trick in Pep's bag is to train with a bang. His training style is all about going full throttle. He cranks up the intensity, making his players feel like they're in an actual league match rather than a regular training session. And he expects them to give their absolute best and prove that they deserve a spot in the starting lineup. See, when De Bruyne, who was just 25 at the time, got a taste of it, he said, "Man, it's intense." Well, if De Bruyne finds the training intense, we can gauge the level of demands that Guardiola expects from his players. But intensity is not the only thing that Pep demands. He wants his players to be versatile to see major improvements. There are plenty of examples to back this up, from Joshua Kimmich, Leo Messi and David Alaba to more recent ones like Nathan Ake shifting to left back and John Stones, a regular centre back, rocking it as a right back or central defensive midfielder in the Champions League final. Stones is absolutely loving life in his new role, and he spilled the beans on 2 important things Guardiola told him to keep him thriving. He mentioned that playing as a central defensive midfielder is a truly unique position that requires exceptional spatial awareness and adaptability, particularly when it comes to making critical passes. Moreover, he emphasized the importance of mastering body shape and timing in that midfield role. According to Stones, Pep simplified the role for him, and now his focus is on putting into practice what he's been taught. The relationship between Stones and Pep highlights the fact that Pep is dedicated to enhancing his players' skills by sharing knowledge and fostering growth. But that's not all. Pep believes that movement is the name of the game. Speaking of which, he's a real perfectionist. He wants his team to stay organised when they have the ball and even when they don't, ensuring they quickly regain possession. Additionally, Pep emphasises the importance of his players making runs and being in positions where they can create goal-scoring opportunities. A great example of this was seen in Raheem Sterling's case. Pep instructed Sterling to operate closer to the opponent's penalty area, constantly posing a threat and becoming a predator in the 6-yard box. Pep encouraged Sterling to take risks, even if it meant missing a couple of chances, as long as he kept finding himself in goal-scoring positions. And the tactics worked, as Pep's meticulous coaching and tactical adjustments came to fruition in the match between Manchester City and Feyenoord in the Champions League in 2017. The final score of 1-0 showcased how Pep's instructions to Sterling paid off, as he scored a goal that exemplified the effectiveness of the team's tactical approach. While he may be flexible in his tactics, he doesn't compromise on how players should conduct themselves. Even the most talented players like Messi have experienced this. Messi had a personal fondness for Coca-Cola and consumed it so frequently that he had to consult a nutritionist. And when Pep learned about this, he did not approve. He had a conversation with the Barcelona management, leading to emergency action being taken, removing the vending machine from their training ground. Similarly, when Joao Cancelo refused to listen to Pep during a meeting and disengaged by putting on his earphones, Guardiola didn't hesitate. According to the Times, he immediately urged the director of football to find a way to get rid of Cancelo. Soon after, Cancelo was off to Bayern Munich by the end of the month. These instances illustrate how Pep values professionalism and expects his players to uphold certain standards both on and off the field. In conclusion, Pep Guardiola's journey as a manager has been nothing short of remarkable. He already achieved footballing greatness with Barcelona, winning the sextuple, but he didn't stop there. Pep has continued to demonstrate the sheer beauty of football on the pitch. Along the way, he has shattered numerous records, such as achieving a remarkable 100-point season with Manchester City, winning the treble twice, and even having a chance at securing the sextuple for the 2nd time. His dominance extends beyond individual accomplishments, as he has conquered 3 out of the top 5 European League titles, showcasing his unparalleled ability to shape and mould teams into forces to be reckoned with. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to declare Pep Guardiola as the greatest manager of all time. His impact, achievements and innovative approach to the game have solidified his status as a true legend in the world of football. While you're at it, please like the video if it is informative. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any videos we post.